Hello everybody, welcome to the Three Lotus Tarot. We have got a pick a card reading for you today, and the question, guys, is what to expect in the last quarter of the year. So of course we're now already in October, but I would really like to share with you guys what are some of the energies, or what are some upcoming things that we can expect in the upcoming last months of the year. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and as you can see, one card has already come out, and then we may also be using the Arcanum Tarot deck for any clarifications that we may have, and then finally finish off with the Archangel Power Oracle cards. Okay, so again, three piles for you to choose from. Just see which one calls to you, or a combination of them may call to you. So what we have here for pile 1 today is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords with the red locket. Now, you guys who have been with me for some time know that this is not really a locket. Yeah, it's a resin piece, but I like to call them lockets because they kind of look like lockets to me. So that's the first pile, pile 1, Three of Swords with the red locket. Secondly, we have the Hierophant with the blue locket. And for pile 3, we have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, the Queen of Cups with the green locket. Okay, so take your time. If you need to pause the video, go ahead. But once you have made a decision, find out your timestamps in the description box below. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'll see you in your reading, guys. Hello, pile 1. You have chosen the card of the Three of Swords with the red locket. So let's take a look. The red locket always reminds me of blood, like very rich, dark blood. And the Three of Swords looks to me like there are things that are going on that are all fluid. Nothing is really set in stone, and so you may be very in a roller coaster ride, like you don't know what's happening. Things are very quickly changing, things are very fluid, but I don't want to say too much about this for now. Oh, something just came to mind though. I saw that the ground looks very cracked, very parched and dry, right? Like the desert. There's been no rain, you know, things are not growing, it's barren. But look at that. What I see then is that the clouds are forming, the storm clouds are coming, and it looks like it's going to be a tremendous storm. And with tremendous storm, you could expect a lot of rain to come down, which then heals this parched, barren landscape. So something may have been not working out for you, information wise, decisions wise, fact wise, like just things are just not going good, not well. Okay, and that may be causing you to have emotions that are on a roller coaster, but the emotions are not in your head. These are emotions that are caused by something that has happened, like factually, like a real thing that has happened. Okay, but hey, the clouds may be releasing a deluge of water. So let's see. What I would like to do now, pile 1, is get some more cards to see whether the rest of your cards corroborates the situation that we see here, or it tells us something else and gives us more insight into being able to decipher this card. And let's see what messages I get as well. Okay, can we please find out what pile 1 can expect in the upcoming months, the last months of 2023? What can pile 1 expect in the upcoming months of 2023? Okay, I'm gonna stop now and get a read on these cards first. Okay, right, so you have pile 1, the Judgment card, very pretty, the Judgment card. You have the Hanged Man, the World. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, pile 1? And the Two of Swords. So all of these 4 cards here that we have come out, 3 of them are major arcana. So something very major is happening with you in the last few months of the year. Pile 1. I see that perhaps you not having made a decision, or you not knowing how to proceed, not knowing which was a better situation for you, may have led you to this situation now of the 3 of Swords. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, you were quite in two minds, or you were quite lost in thinking, should I choose this, should I choose that, should I do this, should I do that, I don't know what to do. Usually the Two of Swords has the lady blindfolded, okay, but this one, it does not look like you were blindfolded, like you knew what was happening, but you just couldn't decide. Perhaps your emotions were tearing you asunder, because here this guy is looking at the water and just sitting there between the two decisions. But what we see here is that even though you are now in a situation where you may be like having a big giant headache, a big giant migraine about what to do, why is this situation that's happening now is crazy, you know, and I don't know what to do next. I have no idea, or I have nothing left in me to fight. You know, I'm so dried up, I'm squeezed out of every breath, every drop of life, every drop of enthusiasm or happiness. That may be what you're feeling now. And it's not just, it's like I said, you know, it is something that came from a real life event. It's not an emotion, because the swords are telling me that this is something that really happened, you know, or perhaps you were really betrayed in a situation in your real life, or you had to choose between two scenarios or two parties, and either you chose and then now you're thinking that perhaps it wasn't the best choice, or you didn't choose and the decision was made for you. But anyhow, the outcome is that you are now in a place where you have this regret. The word regret just came into my head. Whether it's regret or you're just thinking that, whoa man, this is not the best place to be. I don't want to be here. I wish I was not here. But you know what? What's coming up looks, actually, to be honest, quite beautiful, quite colorful, as we can see here. Bright colors, pretty colors. That's number one. Okay, but number two, I want to tell you that, you know, this is a way for you to, this is something that was to happen to you so that you can grow from this situation, because you now have the opportunity to decide your next step. What are you going to do? Are you going to sink, or are you going to rise up? This is where your consciousness will be able to come into play. Your judgment, your ability to make good decisions will come into play. Your ability to understand what is happening around you and then make a choice that is for the better, the right choice. That is an opportunity that is in front of you now. And with the correct choice, you can really, grow the wings and fly up high, or sink down into the waters. This looks like Icarus. It reminds me of the story of Icarus. And that has like a little bit of a different spin on it, because Icarus was given a pair of wings by his father, who was a god, and he was very, very proud, very, very happy, and he flew closest to the sun. And then when he was close to the sun, the heat of the sun melted the wax that glued the feathers of the wings together, and because of that the wings fell apart and he fell into the ocean. Okay, so that was, of course, there was some element of pride or arrogance, a lot of pride, too much pride. Okay, because some pride is good, because you do have to be proud of yourself or your accomplishments, but too much pride is then arrogance. So there was a lot of there was an element of arrogance in the Icarus story, where he was like, yeah, I'm gonna fly the highest and the closest to the sun, that's my objective. And then it melted. So he didn't make the best decision. He didn't understand what was happening around him, what could happen, what could the impact be, and then that caused his wings to fall apart. So you now have that chance. You have a chance. Either you did make a decision or you didn't make a decision and the decision was made for you. You do now have that opportunity to decide where you want your path to go, how you want to craft your future, how you want to mold your future. And you will be able, the world shows us that there is that holistic ending, that resolution that finishes off this chapter. Okay, so this may be, you may see in the last quarter of the year that you have this opportunity to change the trajectory of your path. Okay, whatever has happened in the past has happened. Let's not cry tears over spilt milk. But now you have that opportunity to decide where your trajectory is going to go, what kind of person you want to be, what decision you want to make, and then that will be that resolution of this chapter in your life for you. Okay, so end of the year, you will see this resolved in some way or another in your life, part one. And we have here the Hanged Man. So I've saved this card for last, because the Hanged Man, I like to say, is always the ability to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, the Hanged Man is also indicative of taking a pause. So usually how I read the Hanged Man is that don't rush into things. Don't rush to make a decision. Don't rush to recklessly, without knowing different pieces of important information. Don't rush to make a decision or rush to take an action. Okay, what you need to do is take a pause right now. Understand the situation, like what I said just now. Understand the situation and see what you want to do, who is the kind of person you want to be, because this is your opportunity. This is the Judgment card, which is, you're being called to make a decision that's going to potentially impact so much of your life in the future. So you have that opportunity now. It is within your control, within your grasp. So don't take it lightly, don't take it willy-nilly, and definitely don't sit back and let the decision be made for you. Okay, so take the time to look at things from different perspectives. Pile one, in this last quarter of the year, take your time to look at different perspectives and then make a decision. Okay, make a decision. Be flexible. look at the seaweed here. Be flexible, okay? Put the past in the past, the regret that you feel, or the sadness or the loss that you feel, whatever it is, that's in the past now. Going forward is what you need to focus on. Going forward and crafting the trajectory, the path, the way that you want to go, the future that you want to build for yourself. Okay, and you will see a resolution to this whole thing, this whole event, this whole chapter at the end of the year. Okay, what should Pawan focus on when they're trying to get themselves out? What should Pawan focus on this end of the year? What should Pawan focus on this last quarter of the year 2023? What should Pawan focus on, please? What should Pawan focus on, please? Anything else? Wow. Okay. So let's look at what your cards advise you to focus on as you proceed through this. Okay, making that decision to make the correct decision, looking at it from different perspectives and trying to figure out then what do I want to do, taking it, you know, wisely at a good pace. Don't rush into it in order to get that resolution. So you are advised to, number one, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay. 8 of Wheels. Yes, of course. 8 of Wheels. Working hard, mastering the situation, getting a hold on things. 2 of Wands. What does the 2 of Wands tell us? Knight of Wands. Oh, wow. The story is just coming out. Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. The 10 of Wheels. Good, such good news. 10 of Wheels. Ending this line as well, the 10 of Wheels, which is also the 10 of Pentacles, right? So I can tell you this right here in this sequence of your cards that came out for you. So your spirit guides are really watching over you and really trying to advise you on how to proceed, and they've given us exactly that that step by step manual that you can follow, Pawan. Okay, so 7 of Wands, stand strong. You don't wallow in self-pity. Don't think about the past anymore. Stand strong. The wolves may be baying at your doorstep. You know, people may be trying to push you a certain way or another. Look, the color of the wolves is similar to the color of from where you came from. Okay, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, that blue gray color. But when you stand tall, you stand above them all, you hold true to yourself. If you know, with the Judgment card and the Hanged Man, right, if you know, you've decided, I'm going to do the right thing, this is what is right for me, this is what I feel is what my conscience is telling me, what my higher self is telling me, that is the right thing to do. When you stand strong and you don't let anybody shake you, you see, the color for you is different from the color of the baying wolves. And look, you're able to build the wands up into almost like a fence around, a fence or a barrier or a railing that supports you, that protects your territory, if you see what I'm saying, right? So stand strong, know what you want to do, and stand strong to fight for that. Leave the past behind. Don't wallow in it. Okay, work hard at this. Look, you're almost wearing the same clothes as well. Work hard at it. Okay, work hard and master the situation. Whatever it is that you've decided to do, make sure you see it through, do it to the end. Okay, the Two of Wands is all about planning, having that globe in your hand. No matter what comes up, if it's against what you decided at the beginning, stand strong and fight for it. Plan to succeed, okay? And then work hard at it again. Take action. Don't be afraid. The Knight of Wands is always jumping into the foray, not recklessly, but jumping into the war and battle in order to fight for success, for victory, and not being afraid. Look at the face on this knight. Look at the face on this knight. The determination, the strength, the concentration, the focus. Okay, and he's leading his horse into battle, into war, with no fear, no hesitation. That's what you need to do. So be strong within yourself. Have that self-belief, have that confidence, and know that you deserve to get out of this and reach the world. Remember the world card? Reach the world card. Okay, so when you believe in yourself, and when you put that commitment to yourself, when you put that belief in yourself first, you somehow, that will push you through any difficulty, any obstacles, any naysayers that you may come across. Okay, and then look, Page of Wands, you may feel that new spark. You may feel that new spark at the end of the battle, of like, wow, I made it through, and I see the whole world and the whole situation in a different light. I understand now, or I have that insight into what was happening and how I became to come out on the other side victorious and red, right? Victory, happiness, brightness, joy. So you are going to experience that Page of Wands emotion, where it's like that new wave of insight and creativity and inspiration will come over you. And at the end of the day, remember, you had the World card, and now you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is that achievement of real solid success and good life and abundance and blessings in your 3D world, because the 10 of Wheels is that 10 of Pentacles, right? And you're going to look, you've got a partner that's happy with you, you've got a beautiful archway like that denotes that gorgeous mansion that you could be building. So it's a beautiful life with good friends, loyal friends, a great partner that you can depend on and live a happy life with, and you're each holding your own pentacle. It's just beauty, success, freedom all around, right, in every aspect of your life. So there's great opportunity for you if only you follow. All you have to do is follow the steps that have been laid out for you by your spirit guides. Such amazingness. So there is a lot to do. It sounds like it's simple, but there is a lot to do in this last quarter of the year. It's 2.5 more months, so it's 3 months of you working on this. And the thing is that you won't even notice the time flying by, because the very fact of you making that decision, see this one, Judgment and the Hangman, with you trying to make that right decision, figuring it out, thinking about it, and then deciding, taking that time to understand and then decide, see things from a different perspective, and then decide on what to do. That may in itself take some time already, and then you've got to go through that standing tall and working hard at it. Okay, so let's get some Archangel Power Oracle cards, please. Some advice, please, for Power 1. How did they get through the last quarters of the month? Some advice for them on experiencing the last quarter of the year 2023. Some advice, please, for pile 1 as they navigate the last quarter of the year. Ooh, so just one card. Let's see. Oh my gosh, guys. New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Remember what I said, guys. Don't wallow in it. Don't think about the regret. Don't think about all the sadness and loss and pain and confusion anymore. Let it go. It is behind you now. This is what you need to focus on to get to the 10 of Pentacles and the World. So guys, I think it can't be any clearer. Your spirit guides are telling you new beginnings await you, and when you believe in that, keep calm and have faith in yourself. Have the courage, have the inspiration to get to the other side. Look, there's a big fat mountain, tall and imposing in front of you, but you have a lot of help on your side as well. You have a lot of help on your side as well. I can see that so clearly from that story, that step by step that's been laid out for you, Power 1. Okay, so now I'm also going to get like a crystal point for you to see what else you can hold on to when the going gets tough. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, so you have got the selenite point. Selenite is all about mental clarity. It helps you if you've got a selenite wand, stone, crystal point, whatever it is that you have. A selenite crystal, the selenite crystal will give you mental clarity, will give you well-being and peace. Okay, it cleanses you and it clears blockages as well. So this is most definitely such a helpful crystal for you. So with that, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for being here with me for your reading, Pile 1. Comment, share, subscribe please to the 3 Lotus Tarot, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. You chose the blue locket and the Hierophant. So today we're going to read about what's the energy that you can expect around you for this last quarter of the year. What is the, let's get your cards. Okay, let's get your cards. What is the energy to expect for Pile 2 in the last quarter of this year 2023? What is the energy to expect for Pile 2 in the last quarter of this year? Okay, there's a lot of cards here, but let's take a look. So Pile 2, when I was having a deep think about your pile before we started, I got this message that perhaps for some of you this is a time of spiritual awakening. This is a time when you're going to connect with yourself internally, your spiritual side, your soul, and you're going to figure out what it is that you may want to do for the rest of your life. A spiritual awakening for some of you. Okay, but let's see what the cards hold. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and we have the Ace of Wands. Wow, the Ace of Wheels as well, or the Ace of Pentacles. We have got the Star. Beautiful. Justice, and the Six of Wheels. I see several things here. Okay, so remember I spoke about for some of you there is a spiritual awakening, okay, but for some others of you, a couple of different things that we see here for pile 2, because this is a collective reading, right? So take what resonates for you. The last quarter of the year, the last 2.5 months for you, pile 2, we will see the turning of the wheel. The wheel of fortune is that change, okay, that was destined for you, like everything's falling into place in order to put you on the path that you're meant to be on. Everything's falling into place. All the cogs are turning together to manufacture for you, to manifest for you a situation that you need in order to advance to the next level, either in learning a lesson or unlocking a gift, or starting something new. But everything's going to come together somehow. Everything's going to come together somehow, and you have no idea how it's going to happen. And sometimes later on, when you look back on it, you may think, wow, how did that come about? Okay, never saw that coming, didn't understand how it could have been put together by the universe, but somehow it was. So there's that energy around what is your last months of 2023, pile 2. Okay, so for some of you, we will see an Ace of Wands. There will be new ideas coming in for you somehow. That situation or the condition or the environment around you or the people around you will manifest in such a way that's going to inspire new ideas in you or new endeavors. So for some of you, you're going to be starting something new. For some of you also, there will be either new money coming in, a new job or difference in career, new position, new responsibilities, or just like something new in your 3D world. All right, whether you're buying a house, whether you're buying a car, you are starting something new. So this is more for the Ace of Wheels, and the Ace of Pentacles will be for people who are going to be experiencing a new material possession or a new material event in their lives, whereas the people who are going to be encountering the Ace of Wands energy will be people who see that somehow they've got new ideas, new ambitions, new goals in life, new inspiration. Okay, something. So the powers that are around us, or the forces, the energies that are around us will somehow manifest in such a way that will create the environment, the correct incubating environment for you to either experience the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Wheels energy. And who knows, for some of you, the Ace of Wands is going to lead into an Ace of Wheels. So a new idea or a new goal in life could change the way you live your life. All right? Okay? But there is that element of the Star and Justice. Justice, to me, very much comes together with the Six of Wheels here. Okay, but we will see you being very happy with what you choose to do here. whether it is the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Wheels, or the people with the spiritual awakening. And this could all be somehow connected as well. Yeah, okay, they're not just mutually exclusive, but you're going to be very happy. This is not the traditional conventional interpretation of the star, but this is what I'm getting from my guides, that the last quarter of the year, when you do the things that you do, either with your new idea or your new way of living or new way of thinking about things, you are going to end up very, very grateful. Very grateful for having gone down that path that you went down. You're happy and you feel like, wow, this is the life I was meant to live. This is the way I was meant to approach life. Okay, if you bought a new house perhaps, or if you have a new job, let's say, if you are the one of those with the new Ace of Wheels energy, then you're going to be very happy, very satisfied in that new house or in that new job. You're going to feel this is my forever home, or wow, you know, this team is just amazing, and the company that I'm working for, it really speaks to me. Their values really speak to me, and I feel that I can contribute so much, and I want to contribute so much, because not all of us in our careers are like always pushing for that next level, right? Sometimes we get a little bit burnt out, sometimes we get a little bit demotivated or disillusioned, but that's not what's going to be happening with you, pal, too. That is amazing. Such a beautiful, positive, happy way to end 2023, right? So whatever it is, route that you're going down, you are going to be happy. And can I talk a little bit more about the people who may be having that spiritual awakening? So the spiritual awakening is not an easy thing to go through. It can cause a lot of trauma, a lot of highs and lows emotionally, spiritually, of course, mentally even. It may cause a lot of that. But the thing is that for somebody who's been through it, I think I'm still going through it, right? I think that it brings such a new realization to you about the life you want to lead, about the person you want to be, and how you interact and engage with others. So this is no small thing, pal, too. This is no small thing. Can I just, before I address these two, I'd just like to get some more cards for the Hierophant. Can we please get some clarification or more information about the Hierophant, please? Can we get more information for the Hierophant card, please? Can we get more information, please, for the Hierophant card? Yep. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, so guys, so more information about the Hierophant card. This is what came out for you. The Three of Wands, of course, following the Two of Wands, which is the planning. This one is you starting a new journey, starting a new adventure, seeing your ships come in, okay, when you go on that adventure. So it is a new thing. And look, this person is looking out to sea. So it could be that you know, that indication of, wow, you know, there's a big long journey in front of you, and with all that water, it could be a very emotional journey. It could change your life. It could change your emotional state in ways that you never thought of. But there is a big long journey. And the thing is that we always know when we go on a journey and when we reach our destination, we feel, oh yes, I'm here. That's precisely what you're going to feel as well, pal, too, if you're going to go on that spiritual journey. So you've got the Three of Wands here. You also have the Two of Cups. It will feel amazing. It will feel, you will meet your tribe. You will feel that the people that you interact with, or the thinking, the way of thinking that you have now is how it's meant to be. You will resonate so much with the new way that you're going to be living your life, that you're going to be conducting your communications, your approach, your treatment of others, your thoughts about others as well, right? So it is going to be so loving, so true, and you will just resonate with it so much. Okay, it'll be a jigsaw puzzle that fits. You also have the Ace of Wands, and which is why I did say that, you know, it could all be connected, because when you have a spiritual awakening, by golly, is it an Ace of Wands moment. I can't even begin to say. Look at how that wand shoots out of that lava hole or that volcanic crater, right? So it's a completely new way of living, of thinking for you, and your goals, your ambitions, what you want to accomplish in life is completely changed. Okay, but at the end of the day, no matter which it is that you're going through, pile 2, you will feel so happy. You will feel like you have come home. Okay, and this is how you were meant to be. That's what you will feel. All right, we also have the Justice and the Six of Wheels. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about them, pal, too. So Justice and the Six of Wheels, this is you doing the right thing. Everything is going to come into balance. Like I said, you know, the forces that are in the universe, the energies that are there, are going to somehow collaborate and bring about the situation or the incubator for you to go on this Ace of Wands or Ace of Wheels or Hierophant energy, right, on that journey. So the Justice is just things just really coming into balance, and bringing you that opportunity or that lesson, the conditions that will help you learn something new, unlearn something that you're not meant to practice anymore, cut away what is old and does not serve you anymore, and be very clear with the sword suit, right? Being very clear and very committed to what is in front of you and doing the right thing, doing the thing that has to be done. Okay, and if you need to cut away things that don't work for you anymore, people that don't resonate with you anymore, that don't bring you up anymore, then do that. Okay, and at the same time, be kind to yourself. Six of Wheels, be kind to yourself, because when you go on these new journeys, it may take a lot of time, it may take a lot of energy, it may take a lot out of you. So just be kind to yourself. Okay, give yourself the space, the opportunity, the freedom, the time to learn how to do what you're meant to do on this journey, or this journey, or this journey, especially this journey. Okay, especially this journey, because that's a long journey that is different for everybody, and you need to discover for yourself what it is that spiritual awakening means for you and what it will bring about to you. Okay, if you're getting a lot of new money in the end of the year, at the end of the year, I guess don't also forget, if there are opportunities for you to help others, go ahead and do that if you feel called to do it. Okay, so a lot of great possibilities, so many new frontiers for you, pal, too, in the last quarter of the year. It is amazing. Okay, all in one pile, but of course it depends on what is it that's going to be specific for you, because in a collective reading, I can't particularly pinpoint for you. Okay, so now I do also want to see, what else do we want to see? I think that we should get some ideas about what to focus on. What are some aspects to focus upon as you go through this journey? What are some aspects for Pile 2 to focus upon as they go through this journey? So I did say already with Justice and the Six of Wheels to be very clear about leaving behind what does not serve you anymore, to be very clear about where you want to go, and also to be kind to yourself. Okay, but let's see what else we should focus on as you go into the last quarter of the year with these possibilities in front of you. So you've got the Page of Wheels, the Tower. Ooh, okay, what to focus upon? Yep, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Wow, what to focus upon, and the Page of Wands. So what you should focus upon, Pile 2, is being open and being observant to what is happening around you, to the changes that may be happening with you, to the opportunities that may be arising for you. Because with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Wheels that we had earlier, remember, there could be opportunities that are coming in for you, but if you don't see them and you miss them, or you are not paying attention, then yeah, you won't be able to take those opportunities in hand. So be open, be observant, and I guess see the opportunity. Okay, see the opportunity and learn what that environment is giving you an opportunity to do. Learn what you need to learn when you go on an Ace of Wands journey, when you go on an Ace of Pentacles journey, or when you go on, you know, a spiritual awakening journey. Learn. There will be a lot of change for you. And so be prepared for that. That's what you need to focus upon. Be prepared for change. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be resistant to change, because change is usually, if you have faith and if you trust in the process, you know, change will only bring you to a better good, a better you. All right, so be ready for change. Don't worry, it may be hard. Don't lament the hardness. You know, some of you may go through some hard journeys in order to get out on the other side, but don't lament the hardness. You know that it's all for a particular reason, for a goal. For example, spiritual awakening, right? It's for a goal. So don't be afraid, don't be anxious. Accept that change will happen and be open to it. Okay, remember, new ways of thinking are coming into you. Page of Wands is all about new thinking, new thoughts, new approaches, inspiration, right? So new ways of thinking, that's what you need to focus upon. Okay, don't be stuck in the same old mindset as before. All right, so let's also get some Archangel Power Oracle card and see what you are advised. Okay, a couple of cards fell on the floor, so give me a second. All right, you have beautiful cards came out for you. Okay, Six of Raphael. All right, Pile 2, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Basically, you know, when you were a child and you're not afraid of anything, and you were all about having fun, all about learning, all about getting to know new people, getting to learn new things, trying out new adventures, that is what you're advised by the angels to embody this final quarter of the year. And that definitely helps you with this as well. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. You also have the 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Wow, 10 of Ace of Pentacles. That's perhaps your energy. Okay, 10 of Ariel, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So big happiness and abundance awaits you. Also the 9 of Ariel, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Okay, that's the 9 of Pentacles. So you've got 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It's an eventful, very eventful last quarter of 2023 for you, and it won't be very easy for some of you, because when you go through certain new adventures, new learnings, changes, transformation, it can get a little bit haywire, it can get tiring, it can get chaotic. So, but don't be afraid. You know that at the end of the pathway there is beautiful light. Be ready to learn and be ready to approach things with a new mindset, and be kind to yourself, pal, too. Okay, so now I also want to get some crystals for you to see what may help you. What may help pal too on their journey this last quarter. Okay, this one. Oh, all right. So you have got the yellow calcite. What does the yellow calcite help with? It helps enhance self-worth, your sense of self-worth, so that you will believe in yourself. Remember, if you come across opportunities that are going to give you new possibilities, new thresholds, new money, new responsibilities, new roles, remember that you're worth it. Don't have imposter syndrome and think that I can't do it, or I'm not good enough, I don't know how to do it. Okay, yellow calcite is going to increase your self-worth and give you also more energy physically. Yeah, because when you're going to start on these new adventures, a lot more physical energy, a lot more mental, spiritual, emotional fortitude is also needed. Okay, the yellow calcite interestingly also increases your learning capacity. So yep, for all of you who may be having to learn new things, that's the stone for you, that's the crystal for you. Okay, so thank you very much for being here, pile 2, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please comment, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up please if you find that this reading has been helpful for you, and until I see you in the next one, guys, bye. Hello pile 3, you have chosen the Queen of Cups and the green locket. Let's see what is in store for you, pile 3. But firstly, let's look at your card. The Queen of Cups looks very beautiful here. Very confident. She's enjoying her life. Let's just take a look now. What is expected? What can be expected for pile 3 in the last quarter of the year 2023? What can be expected for pile 3 in the last quarter of the year? Look, I see this card and I immediately see, when I first saw this card, when just now as we're starting your reading, I already had this thought about it, and then guess what? The first card that comes out when we're shuffling is the Lover's card. So I was thinking that, she looks so beautiful, she looks so happy sitting there, and somehow there's just like love in the air. Because she's also the Queen of Cups, right? There's love in the air. So anyway, we've got the Lovers. Let's see all your cards before we make any actual translation. Okay, so you've got the Lovers card, you've got the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, Two of Swords, the Three of Wheels, wow, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wheels. Wow. Okay, let me unpack this a little bit. Let's see what is happening. So I think, guys, path 3, that the love theme may really be there, in the sense of there is somebody who you may be attracted to, or is attracted to you. Although I am a little bit loath to say, but when I saw this card, I was very struck by the two ladies that are here with the one man. And it just made me think that, hey, you know, I mean, in conventional partnerships or relationships, there's one of each, right? So why are there two here? So I was quite loath to mention it when I first saw it. And then, of course, we also see this snake here. Can you see it? This snake here, which makes me think of just slyness and dodginess. And these two ladies are like looking off in the opposite directions, right? Like they don't know about each other. And the guy is the mutual, is the one common factor in between them. So I don't like to give this message, but I think I still need to, because that's what's come out for you, Pile 3. And I think it's important for you to go into this with your eyes open. So for the last quarter of the year, you may meet somebody through friends or through work or through some social event where there are lots of different people. Somehow either a social event, a networking event, or just being at the club or the wine bar, I don't know, whatever it is that you guys enjoy doing. Okay, but you may meet somebody who's going to attract you. And perhaps it is vice versa still. You attracted them too. The thing though is that there may be somebody else in the picture. Somebody else who may have been there before you, or who's going to come on into the relationship or into the situationship after you. Okay? So there may be some, you know, it's not the easiest of situations. There may be arguments, or there may be, like, you know, the Five of Wands is conflict. Okay, so there may be some conflict that's going to happen. And I do see this fella here also. See, the Seven of Wheels is about planting your seeds, right? So that you can reap your harvest. So he's planted his wheels in the ground. But then look at this. He looks super dodgy here. And he is actually dropping grain on the ground for the crows to come and eat, which is so strange, because that's so dodgy. You would never want the crows to come and eat, because then they'd be eating, you know, what you planted, right? But he somehow, behind the scenes, you can see how dodgy he looks. Behind the scenes, he's dropping grain so that the birds come. Why is he doing that? And this is not the energy of the Seven of Wheels. The Seven of Wheels is always about working hard, one step at a time, waiting for the harvest to come in, or figuring out how to make the harvest come in. So why is this Seven of Wheels doing that? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, which is exactly what seems to be happening here. This dodgy behind the scenes, I'm going to like sabotage or something, right? So there's something not right, something that is unseen, something that's happening behind the scenes or under the table that you may be unaware of. You, in all your beauty and sereneness, you're getting caught up in this. It may bring conflict. But I see that this guy, this person, or okay, I don't know if it's a guy or a lady or who it is, but that person who attracts you or is attracted to you is going to take it really easy. To them, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's not worrying. It's not. That person is quite happy to just let it be and live life the way I've been living. If I have two partners, that's well and good by me. I'm happy. Whilst you may be the one who's like, oh no, what do I do? And maybe getting into fights with this person. Or maybe you don't even know about the other person, but like, oh, this person that you're interested in can't spend this time with you, or can't come to this important event in your life, and you're like, oh, why can't you? Why are you not trying? Why don't you want to? Something's happening. What's wrong? But I think you're being advised to really open your eyes and look at what you may be stepping into, because there's things afoot that may not bode well, that are not healthy, that are not the most honest, and especially since we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, right? The energy that you don't see. Let's get some clarification, please. Okay, let's get some clarification. What is the situation that we see here being played out? What is this situation? Can we know more about this situation that's being played out for powerfully in the last quarter of the year? What is the situation that's being played out? Let's take a look at these cards first. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Something new. I think that you're not in this situationship yet, but it's going to start fresh. It's something new that's going to happen, and it could also be that keep a watch out on your material possessions, your money, your property, your stuff, whatever it is. Keep a watch out, okay? Don't be lax. Two of Cups. Yes, a new love, a new somebody is going to come and sweep you off your feet. And not saying that that person does not feel for you. I'm not saying that. They may feel for you, yes, but the thing is that they may not be available to really pursue something with you now, even though they are so caught up with you, they're so attracted by you, they're so mesmerized by you, but they may not be free. They may not be able to really commit to something with you. Of course, I mean, if you are happy to share this person with somebody else, that's your decision to make, right? So I'm just telling you what I see here on the cards. And it could also be like what I said just now. Don't forget, you could be the first one on the scene, or you could be the second one on the scene with this person, with this partner. Okay? New love in your 3D world, new relationship in your 3D world. All right, so you also have the Hanged Man. See, that's why I think he doesn't mind. The person, the partner, does not mind being in this situationship. They see things differently. from people, from like the common norms of society, etc. Okay, you know what I'm saying. We also have the wheel. Yep. So it's going to run its course. This situationship, relationship, getting together is going to run its course. Yes. How will it? What is the course? What is the course that is going to run? Can we get more clarification for the wheel, please? Can we get more clarification for the wheel, please? Clarification for the wheel, please. Okay, so it is going to run its course. You've got the 9 of Wands. Okay, you're going to be thinking about it a lot. You may be waiting a long time for it to resolve. Okay, but it is going to run its course. You may have to fight and fight a long fight for it. A 10 of Cups, you're hoping for this. You're hoping for this. You're hoping that at the end of the course, there is a 10 of Cups waiting for you. 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, it's a long run. It looks like it's going to be a long run. And you may need help to see yourself through this, or to you know, fight your way through this, or stand your ground through it. But you are hoping for the 10 of Cups at the end of the day. So I think you really are into this person. Okay, I need to get some advice for you. Okay, can we get some advice, please, for pile 3 about this situationship that they may be in? Can we get some advice, please, for pile 3 about the situationship that they may be in? You know what came up for you again? The 7 of Swords. What advice? The question is, what advice can we give you, pile 3, for this situationship that you're going to be in? Yes, it's the 7 of Swords energy. So there is duplicity. There is something not on the up and up. You know, there's people hiding, there's people stealing, there's people conniving. Okay, bear that in mind when you make your decisions. You have the Temperance advice. Temperance, 5 of Swords. Okay, the 4 of Wands. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. Again, the 9 of Wands. You have the 9 of Wands come out 2 times. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Queen of Cups starting your reading. You're all happy, loving, beautiful, and we end with the Queen of Pentacles. You're the queen of your own life. You are going to make the decision that puts you at the forefront as the priority VVIP number 1 at the end of the day, which is exactly what it should be like. Okay, so especially with the duplicitous cards that I keep seeing, yeah, you may not be able to completely escape this situation. Okay, you may have to go through it as part of your lesson. You may have to go through it because you're looking for something, and you may have to go through it in order to learn a lesson about, maybe, I don't know, but perhaps how people present themselves, how you present yourself, how you stand up for yourself, even perhaps, you know, or how to go through the 9 of Wands heartache and long fight and still come out positive and healthy at the end of the day. So perhaps it is a lesson that you have to learn, but it is going to, you do really feel for this person. You do really feel for this person. And again, I say, I'm not saying that this person does not feel for you, okay? It could be really reciprocated love, and you guys are just really so happy with each other and you love each other so much. It's just that he may not be, well, the other person, I keep saying he because I'm a she, right? It just may be that the other person is not fully able to commit to you, and for them it's okay, they're happy with that situation. So you have to decide whether you're happy with that situation or not, okay? And you could be, you know, you may decide that it is better to have this partner and share him versus not having this person at all, okay? But at the end of the day, you will make a decision that will put you front and center, happy in your own life, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, whatever you may go through, okay, right? So have also your advice to have balance, your advice to be balanced, to think about everything from the different aspects, and then make an educated decision, an informed decision, because that's the most important thing. Because if you decide that I'm going to share this person with somebody else, I'm happy to share this person with somebody else, or I know he's got other things going on and I don't mind, that's fine, because that's a decision that you make knowing the facts at hand. What nobody wants to be in is a situation where they didn't know, or they were hoodwinked, or they were tricked. That's what people don't want. So when you know and you make a decision based on what you know, then that's a decision that you are happy with, and then you can live the rest of your life with that decision. Okay, so at the end of the day, you need to decide for yourself, but you know that this may happen in the upcoming months. Have patience. I don't know if this is having patience with yourself, or this is having patience with learning the lesson, but whatever it is, you're asked to be wise, to have your feet grounded, to put 2 and 2 together so that you have a full holistic view of what is happening. Okay, I do want to get some advice from the Archangel Power Oracle deck for you. Some advice please for pile 3 as they navigate and experience 2023 year end. All right, so we've got these 2 cards that came out for you. Oh, 3 cards. Okay, I am floored. My mind is blown, guys. Okay, so we've got the Page of Michael for you. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Oh, remember what I said right at the beginning with the Ace of Pentacles? To take good care of your money or your assets or your properties. Okay, so there is something new that's happening where you just have to you have what it takes to succeed, but also review contracts and documents very thoroughly. Take good care of your assets, your stuff, your material goods. Okay, nobody wants to be tricked, nobody wants to be hoodwinked. Okay, 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence and claim your personal power. So remember what I said. The decision that you want to make, that is your decision. Nobody can or should say anything to you that should shake your own belief in the decision that you want to make. Okay, because you should have exercised the correct decision-making skills, judgment, analysis, and decide what is best for yourself, because then you can become your own Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but you have to decide, is this a situation that I'm happy with? Yes, then what do I do next? If no, what do I do next? So claim your personal power, have self-belief, stand up for what you believe in, stand up for, at the end of the day, standing up for yourself is what is being advised here, okay? And this is the card that blew my mind, guys, perspective. Remember what I said about this person, this partner that you may be meeting. We had the Four of Swords energy for him, right? And then we had the Hangman for him. So yeah, the person may see things in a different way than the norms of society, the norms that we're used to today. And that doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's just a different perspective. So you also have to understand and decide what perspective it is that you'd like to take upon yourself. Okay, so this says, as a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. At the end of the day, you stand up for what you believe in and you decide what is the best for you. If you're happy and you feel that you're living your best life, you're not hurting anybody, you're not cheating anybody, that is the most important thing. Okay, power 3. Now let's get some crystals for you to see what could accompany you on your journey through the last quarter of the year. Let's get this. Oh, okay, so we've got the green dongling for you. What is the green dongling? The green dongling helps promote for you calm, serenity, increase love, and networking. I'm not networking, nurturing. Sorry, I'm just so, again, floored by how everything comes together. Okay, so it increases your capability, your chances of love, increases love in your heart and the nurturing feeling in you, and it also will give you calm and serenity. So I hope that you do have that calm and serenity when you practice temperance, balance, good judgment, and then decide and make a decision that's best for you, that will put you in that VVIP position in your life and that you're happy. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, guys. If you've liked my reading and it's helped you, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.